Plumbing Bros, how you doing? Welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we take it into the trenches, the crawl spaces, the basements, kitchens and baths all over this world of ours to talk to plumbing pros just like you. Hi, I'm Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, coming at you live from Command Central here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. But it's not so beautiful today. Man, I'm ready for spring. How about you guys? You ready for spring? I am ready for spring. Yeah, they're nodding their heads over here. Hey, the lovely Laura is in the house here again tonight. How you doing, sweetheart? Are you ready for spring? We're so ready for spring. Yes. Officially, what is it? It's January 74th. It's the 74th of January. So we're ready for some spring weather. All right. How about you? If you are, hey, throw me some ones down in the comments. All right. Hey, if we got new viewers. We got new viewers on tonight. If you're a new viewer, let us know where you're from. Type that in the comments as well. Let us know where you're from, all right? Hey, even you guys that are normal viewers, all right, let us know where you're from too, all right? We want to hear from you all, okay? So there we have it. Hey, we have a great show. Mark likes my shirt. You like my shirt here? A little purple? I know, you're making fun of me. You call me a shirt a girly shirt? All right. We'll see about that. Okay. Man, it's still getting plumbing. You got to love plumbers. We love plumbers. All right. Hey, we got a great show. We got a great plumber on tonight. You're gonna want to talk to this guy here. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, I got something for you. Almost forgot. I got something free for you. All right. Hey, if you're a plumber with with a license and you got your plumbing truck and you got a plumbing dream to take over the plumbing world, I got what you need. Okay. You need these things. The 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber. You got to have it. You got to know these things. The 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber. All right. And it's free. It's free. Simply type free in the comments, FREE, and I'll get it out to you. All right. It's free. No strings attached. There's no catch. All right. No gimmicks. It's free. All right. But you got to know these things. Like I always say, this is a no snowflake zone. All right. There's no crying in plumbing. All right. No snowflake zone. So I talk straight to you. All right. You got to know these things. If you're doing your thing, you're looking to take over the plumbing world and you're part of the world, you got to know these 7 things or you're going to fail. It's that simple. All right. So there you have it. All right. Let's get our guest on here. We got Mr. Chad Morgan, owner of Idaho Falls Plumbing Company out of, you guessed it, Idaho Falls. Hey, brother. How you doing, man?
Great, Richard. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Are you ready to rock Potty Talk Live tonight?
I'm always ready to talk about it.
You're ready to rock. All right. Okay. Hey, man, but it's great having you on the show here. Hey, before we get into all the plumbing stuff, and we're going to hear from it. Hey, we got you. Hey, there's your logo. Thanks, guys. You got his logo up there, and that's pretty cool. All right, check that out. All right. Hey, Chad, before we get into the plumbing side of things, in a couple sentences, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I started plumbing right out of high school, pretty much right out the gate, and started out as a drain cleaner back in 1996, and spent about 6-7 years cleaning drains, and then I decided that I wanted to go to school, local tech school here in Idaho Falls, Eastern Idaho Technical College, and get my plumbing license. I wanted to go ahead, and when I made that decision to go from being a drain tech working for Roto-Rooter, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and make a run at it, make a career out of it. Because up until that point, I hadn't really, made that decision. But once I decided I was going to start going to school, I decided I was going all the way. I'm going to become a plumbing contractor.
There we go. You're going to do it. You're going to do it all the way, right? You're going to do it right.
Yeah, right.
Hey, but while you were telling us a little bit about yourself, how you got started, the guy over here threw up we have a picture of you. Can you throw that back up again? There we go. Hey, tell us about this. What is that? What is that? Sailfish?
That's a sailfish, 93-inch sailfish, about 70 pounds. We caught that here a couple weeks ago. I took one of my employees, one of my plumbers that works for me. I took him down to Cancun on an all expenses paid vacation. Him and his wife accompanied my wife and myself down there, and we decided to go out and do some deep sea fishing one day, and we hooked onto that bad boy. So it's currently, we shipped it up to Florida, have it mounted. So that bad boy is going to be hanging in my office here in a few weeks.
There we go. Work hard, play hard too, right?
That's right. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, man, that looks good, brother. Hey, so what's your, that's a common story. That's how a lot of us started out as well. Up through the drain side of things, got into plumbing, and probably did your own thing. So today, what's your expertise? What's the thing that Idaho Falls Plumbing Company is the best?
The biggest thing, the one thing that we really specialize in is drainage and potable water supply systems. We don't get too much into boiler systems or heating systems or anything like that. It's just drainage and water and a light commercial residential type setting.
Got it. So with that, what is something that we may not know about those kinds of systems that we should know, that maybe we take for granted just because we don't deal with it day in and day out? One thing I think of right off the top of my head, a lot of people want a little bit more hot water on their water heater. I don't know how many of the guys out there know about tank boosters, but it's a great option as opposed to trying to upgrade the size of water heater that you have or adding a secondary water heater as far as running them in series or parallel. You can typically throw a tank booster on there, and they're pretty cost effective, $125, $150, and you can pull another 10, 15 gallons of hot water out of the system. So there we go.
That's one thing we sell quite a few of those. So,
yep, a great add-on. Yep, we experienced that as well, man.
Yeah.
Great little nugget of gold that Chad just handed out to you guys there. So hey, what was you mentioned, coming up, you started with probably, a big national company, it sounded like. What was your tipping point or your aha moment that I'm going to do my own thing?
Well, I guess, my family, my family drives me every day that I wake up. It's what can I do to make life easier, more comfortable for my wife and my kids, and that along with the desire to leave a legacy behind, because I've decided to devote my entire life to what I'm doing. So I wanted to leave something here when I'm gone. So. Oh man,
that's I can so relate to that. I had a young family, and I liked there's some sense of security of working for one of the big plumbing companies in a way.
Yeah.
But in the same kind of the thought pattern there. I wanted more for my family, and I wanted more for myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted that word, great word, man. Legacy.
Yeah.
That's a great word. You're going to spend your whole life working at something. You want to leave something.
Yeah.
So
when I'm gone, I want everybody to know who started the Idaho Falls Plumbing Company.
There we go, man. And a cool name. I know it's just the name of the town, but man, great branding positioning there.
Yeah. It works well when people are Googling on a plumber in Idaho Falls.
There we go, man. So how big is Idaho Falls?
Idaho Falls is about 60,000 people. The greater area, surrounding area, you're about 130,000. That's Rexburg, Rigby, Idaho Falls, down to Pocatello, about 130,000.
Okay. So are you still, are you competing with, the national guys or, the national boys in town as well?
There's a few of them. We've got Roto-Rooter. There are a few national bigger companies, but.
So you're getting it done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when you started your plumbing business, what surprised you? What maybe, what happened that you figured out on the business side of things that you weren't expecting?
Now say that again. You cut out there.
Well, what surprised you about your plumbing business when you started your plumbing business? What caught you by surprise maybe a little bit, or, something that you just weren't expecting when you started your plumbing business?
Caught me by surprise. I would say, the passion that I developed for my trade even more.
Mm-hmm.
From a business standpoint, I kind of knew what I was getting into as far as the numbers and insurances and all that stuff. And I already had a strong background in bidding jobs and writing up invoices and stuff. But,
Good.
Just meeting new people and really connecting with them and creating relationships with my customers that I never really did before. I mean, I did to a certain degree as a service tech, but working for other companies, they call in and they just send whoever out,
Right.
But me, where I started this, I had a more passion. And so now even as the boss, I'll have a lot of customers call in and request specifically for me.
Yeah.
And even if I'm not going to do the job, would I come visit them?
Yep.
So I love it. I love meeting new people and developing relationships with people. It's more about, there's a lot more to it than just plumbing and fixing somebody's pipes,
There we go. Hey guys, I hope you just heard Chad on that. I mean, that is so key. Chad just laid down a big nugget of gold there for you. When you're talking there, Chad, about, still, being requested and still at a minimum, even if you don't do the work yourself, you go out to the customer's house, it's personal. And that's what it's got more personal. The lovely Laura, my wife and business partner, we started our plumbing company about, 20 years ago. So we were in it day in and day out together. And she recalls, even though I eventually got out of the truck, and we had a lot of other guys and that kind of thing. But yeah, we'd have those customers that I took care of back in the day, and they still would call and they still would ask for me, even when I was out of the truck. But they still, but like you still would go kind of visit, talk with them at a minimum. Even if I couldn't make it out, I would call, I'd take the call, I would talk to them, I'd follow up with them. We're thinking, I know we're thinking of some of the same names, and that's the cool thing. It's, not that you don't take care of your customers. We have Greg. Hey, Greg, how you doing, brother? The comment here, the relationships are the key to building and growing the business. And brother,
that's right, man.
He runs a big outfit down in Dallas, and has been around the block a few times. And that's so right. For you young bucks that are looking to come up, or even you older guys that are kind of struggling, it's more than just plumbing. Chad, you said it right. It's more than plumbing. It's a relationship.
Yeah. If you're wanting to start your own business, start networking now with people. Start creating relationships with people, because they'll call you, make an impact, make them remember you.
There we go, man. Hey, well, let's get a little let's go a little deeper here. Get a little transparent here. What's something in your business that you struggle with?
Something in my business that I struggle with. Paperwork. Paperwork, man. Getting my guys to be more articulate on their invoices. What do they do? You've got to fill these things out completely, because I'm not on every job and I don't know what goes on. The only information sometimes that I have is what they write down on that damn invoice.
Right. Fix toilet.
That's right. Be a little more descriptive, and on top of that, I try to make sure that I try to get them to write recommendations down. Take a couple minutes, walk around the house, do a little free 5-minute inspection, look for leaks.
Is there anything working for you to, get them to, be more articulate, have more detail, and also to make that walk around to look for things? Is there anything working for you?
We have a Monday morning meeting in the office here, and have donuts for the guys and stuff, and I throughout the week I'll write down a list of things that I want to touch on, and I'll siphon some of the invoices that come in throughout the week, and I'll sit down and I'll kind of put them on the spot. I'll read them their invoice, you know, and then I'll go over it with them and make suggestions on what I would rather see on that invoice or whatever. Just take a few extra minutes and write it down. So I'll pick some of them out that really start to piss me off and point them out in the meetings.
Right.
But
we had a Monday morning sacrifice. We always sacrifice one of the guys.
Yeah. No, but, you know, do it in a constructive way. And I just encourage them to do better, you know, be better plumbers.
Right. And I don't know if you found this, and we certainly did, and I hear it from guys, you know, literally all over the world. You're always going to have to kind of remind them, you know, there's even your best guys. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, of our best guys, and it's just, look, you know, we've all been out in the field and we know how it is. And you get out there and you're just doing your thing. You have good days, bad days, and just got to be reminded. So, you know, that's how it seems to go. So where do you see, Idaho Falls Plumbing Company here a year from now? What's your vision?
Well, currently we have three crews, 3 2-man crews. So I got 6 guys working for me, 3 journeyman plumbers, 3 apprentices. I put 2 guys in each truck. You know, I've grown the business just in the last couple of years. 2 years ago, I was a 1-man operation with a helper. And in the last 2 years, I got another guy going, and I just currently hired on my 3rd full-time journeyman to work for me. And in another year, I'd like to have another full-time crew, 4 crews running. So
good, man. That is a good consistent growth, and it's good. You've made that turn. You know, going from that 2nd to 3rd guy is a difficult turn to make, but you've made that turn. You know, that's very realistic. Thinking about getting another truck, another crew on within a year. That's good, consistent, sustainable growth. You know. Well, good for you, man. That sounds great. Hey, guys, we're here with Chad Morgan, owner of the Idaho Falls Plumbing Company out of Idaho Falls, Idaho. And we'll have him right back here. He's going to catch his breath in the green room and be prepared for the lightning round when he comes back out. But in the meantime, we need to thank our sponsor. All right. So, hey, I got a question for you. All right. You listening? Listen up, guys. What do Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, that's easy for me to say, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Michael Schumacher, and David Beckham all have in common, okay? Other than the obvious, right? Other than the obvious, that they're all like the tops at what they do. Here's what they have in common. They all used a personal coach to take their game to the next level, all right? To find that winning gear and to keep on winning. They knew that a personal coach is a difference between, well, as one of the guys put it, between being a champ and a chump. All right. Those aren't my words. That's their words. All right. So I got a question for you. All right. If you're ready to win and to keep on winning, not whining. All right. We're not talking about whining, but winning. All right. If you're at that point, I can help get you there. All right. I've added some more spots to my personal coaching. And so I'm offering up a free 15-minute consultation. All right. Have a little 15-minute conversation to see if we're fit. All right. You'll be checking me out, see if I'm there for you, and it will work for you. And I'll be checking you out to see if you're worth it for me. All right. So there you have it here. But hey, we can take your game. If you're serious about taking your game to the next level, I'm here for you. All right. So just simply type 15 in the comments. That's 15 in the comments, or type champ. All right. If you want to be a champ, type champ in the comments, and I'll get that schedule out to you. We'll make the connection there, and you can set yourself up for your own free 15-minute consultation. So what's it going to be? All right. Champ or chump. All right. There you have it. Hey, let's get Chad back in the room here. Let's get this lightning round underway. All right. All right, Chad. Hey, brother, you ready for the lightning round?
Go for it.
All right, let's do it. Here we go, gang. Here we go. What was holding you back from starting your plumbing business?
Money, finances.
Money. It's the old money and finances. All right. Yeah. Share a personal habit that sets your day up for success.
Write everything down. Write everything down. You'll forget it if you don't.
There we go. All right, brother. That's a good one. That's right. What is that? We got.
He's too young.
He's too young. The lovely Laura says you're too young to forget.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Another one here. Outside of a paycheck, okay? Outside of a paycheck, what was the best thing that a plumbing company that you worked for ever did for you? Something cool.
Sent me to Reno, Nevada to help out another branch of Roto-Rooter.
All right.
And I was young. I was 19, and I could move, and I was quick and fast, and they sent me to Reno, put me up for.
Why was that attractive to you? Why was that good?
Because it was kind of like a competition. They sent one of their best guys, and I stepped up to the plate, and I kicked everybody else's butt and got to go.
There we go. I like that too. That's right. I hope you guys are listening out there, you other business owners. I mean, that's a good thing. Competition's good, right? All right. What was the worst thing that another plumbing company that you ever worked for did that just made you want to hit the road?
Hi there, my name is Ryan Dice. I'm the
That was
co-founder and
when I
CEO
first
of Plumber,
started
and I want to give you the
BYU
greatest
Idaho
gift
up here in
you could ever
Rexburg, formerly Rick's College, had a 16,000 gallon underground grease trap, and it was probably within the first few months of me starting my career. We had to pump that grease trap, bypass that underground grease trap. And my boss handed me this weed whacking looking thing, and it had a prop, like a boat prop on the end. And I started stirring that grease. It took us 3 days to pump that trap because every load in the pump truck had to go about 70 miles to dispose of it. I probably puked 5 or 6 times in those 3 days, and it was cold. It was winter, so the steam from that grease standing over that manhole right in my face, and that prop would flip that crap and get all over, man. And you know what? I haven't had to do anything that nasty since then, so everything else has been pretty easy.
There we go. It's cake, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't help it, guys. I got in the listeners here, viewers, whatever. I have a similar story. But back early on, it was one of the first jobs I did. I was working for a big national company I won't mention, but cleans septic tanks. And we were cleaning a big commercial septic tank where we actually go inside in suits. And
ventilation in there too, right?
Yeah, right. It was. Okay, man. I'm gonna go brush my teeth or something. Take a shower after this. All right. Okay. Anyways, all right. Here we go. Get back on track here. Hey, what's a software or some kind of tech gear or techie equipment that helps you run your plumbing business that you would recommend to the other business owners or even other plumbers?
We don't have any major specialized software other than QuickBooks or anything, but we're toying around with the idea of the Service Titan.
Yeah.
Service Titan for my guys to maybe make that invoicing in the field a little more, a little easier to deal with. So
there we go. Hey, I know a lot of our viewers use Service Titan. We used it back in the early days, didn't we? Back in their early days, we were actually part of the beta test. And, And it's a nice piece of equipment. Now it's gotten more expensive, and there's other options less expensive, and maybe we'll put those out here in the comments here after the show here. But hey, you other guys that use it, hey, let Chad know through the comments what you think. All right, man.
Yeah.
But that's good. All right. Well, Chad, hey, man, it's been a great Potty Talk Live. Loved having you on board, man. It's
happy to be here.
All right.
Appreciate the invitation.
Before I let you go here, I just want you to leave us with, a parting nugget of gold. All right. So, hey, tell the guys, what's the best advice that you've ever received?
Best advice. work hard and be honest. Oh, one other thing. There's no white privilege, black privilege. There's American privilege. We live in a beautiful country where we're blessed beyond any other nation in the world. You cannot go out and start a plumbing company in most other places in the world as easy as you can here. Be thankful for what you have and make most of the time that you have while you're here.
Oh, brother, man, great parting words. Great advice, brother. Thank you for sharing. And again, thank you for being on Potty Talk Live. Been a great guest. All right. Look forward to catching you on the flip side. All right.
I'll be watching you.
Okay, man. We'll talk to you again soon, brother. All right. Hey, guys, there you have it. Mr. Chad Morgan, owner of the Idaho Falls Plumbing Company out of Idaho Falls. Hey, great nuggets of gold there. Great information there at the end. Great advice. Yes, Chad, we do. We live in a great country. There's no other place on this planet that you have the opportunities you do here in the old USA. And, it's not always easy. It can be tough. And, hey, but if you got a plumbing license and a plumbing truck and you have the courage to step into the ring and to do your own thing, you can. It doesn't mean you're not going to get hit or get knocked down, but the key is when you get hit and knocked down is to get back up and come after it, all right? So there you have it. Hey, if you want to see other Potty Talk Live episodes to hear other nuggets of gold from some other great guests, plumbing pros just like you, all right? Hey, check it out, my YouTube channel, all right? Go to YouTube and just type in $1 Million Plumber, and you'll see the Potty Talk Lives come up there, all right? And do me a favor, subscribe, all right? Help me get the word out. Subscribe to that, okay? And also, help me in another way. Help me help other guys, help me get the word out by going to my Facebook fan page and liking my $1 Million Plumber page, all right? That helps me get the word out. So there you have it. All right, man. It's been a great show. How you guys doing?
President of Marketing.
Doing great? All right. Oh, do we want to be a guest? The guys are reminding, hey, if you want to be a guest on Potty Talk Live, all right, we'd love to have you. I'd love to talk with you. I know that you have nuggets of gold to share as well, all right, just like Chad and many others here. It's simple. Just go to the million, pottytalklive.com. Just go to pottytalklive.com, www.pottytalklive.com. And you can, there's a button there that says Be My Guest. And only stipulation, you must be a plumber, all right? Okay? No wannabes. Hey, we talk with plumbers. Potty Talk Live has been created by plumbers for plumbers, all right? So you got to be a plumber in the plumbing business, all right? That kind of thing. But love to have you there. And so just head that way, and we'll look forward to talking with you. All right. Now I think it. We about there? Okay. Hey, it's been a great time. I've had a great time. Hope you've had a great time. And it's about time to go. Here we go. So there's the signal. That's what I was waiting for. About time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live. So as always, I just want to remind you that you were purposefully and wonderfully created to do great things. All right? I'm talking to you there. You were created to do great things. So when you're out there, as always, plumb like a champion.